Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. Oh, Pisces, I'm getting a sense that you're at rock bottom. So rock bottom, it's really about stripping everything away, getting back to basics. What else is influencing this? And your potential outcome? There's something really significant happening here. 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something. You are learning to put the past behind you. There's something about you can't sit in this rock bottom energy anymore. You have to get yourself out of it. Whatever happened here, I don't want to say it tore you down, but it definitely put you back at square one. It put you back at a place where you feel like there's nowhere left for you to do. Or go, but grow. That growth is the only thing in front of you right now. That's how this feels. So it's not coming across in a negative way, although it certainly means that you were in a negative mindset in order to have everything stripped away from you and get down into this kind of rock bottom energy. I mean, that was not pleasant. There was nothing that felt good about that while it was happening. But now that you're kind of at this basic level, you have so much in front of you to grow. That's what you're doing. You're going after your 9 of Cups here. You're not quite there yet, though. You're embracing kind of the early stages of that where you're not really... Oh, I'm trying to find the right words for this. You're putting emotional distance between you and the past. Whatever happened here in the past that caused you to feel like you're at rock bottom. You're not ready to go after your dreams because you're still walking away from the past, and those are very distinct journeys that you're on right now. At some point they will intersect and you will completely cross over. You will be done with that past energy and you're only going to be focused on the future energy. Right now you're kind of in between the two, where the majority of your effort and energy is still putting the past behind you. When I look at your current energy, I'm getting the 4 of Pentacles and I'm getting the Magician. The Magician is where I see you going. The 4 of Pentacles does indicate that you are kind of at that basic foundational part of you where you're able to meet your own needs. You've got everything you need on a day-to-day basis, but you're ready for more. You want to grow and expand and become the best version of yourself and live your best life and have all the things and do all the things that you want to experience. And so what you're doing right now with this Magician energy, it's Mercury energy. This is very much in your mind. You're formulating some sort of plan. You're really putting your thoughts, trying to solidify them in reality, kind of creating these dreams so that you can go after them. You're just not at the point yet of actually pursuing them. The universe here wants you to focus on this 5 of Pentacles energy. This is about distancing yourself. This is leaving something behind, quite literally leaving something out in the cold. That's what the 5 of Pentacles represents. 8 of Wands showing up here in the past energy. So it feels like I'm getting clarifying conversation. There was some sort of movement or some sort of action that you took here in the past. This feels very intentional on your part, where you either initiated some sort of conversation or you really put it out there in some sort of meaningful way that I'm moving on. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm ready for the next phase in my life. I just can't do this anymore. And that 8 of Wands energy sparked some sort of movement, because the minute that you put it out there, you made it real. And that meant that you were going to back it up with actions. You were not going to sit back and just put it out there and then not do anything. You were going to back it up. That's how this is coming across. The moon is showing up here in your strength position. So there's, I'm getting a strong sense of kind of I'm getting the tides is what I'm getting, the moon tides. And so your emotions are going to be up and down for sure, but it's not about resisting this. It's not about trying to break the waves here with the tide. It's not being about swept out to sea or anything like that. It's about understanding that there's a time and a place for everything, that there are going to be ups and downs, that there is going to be this ebb and flow when it comes to your emotions and just the circumstances that you're in. But just because you're in this period of high tide where you feel like everything's being pulled away from you or you're being pulled out to sea, doesn't mean that at low tide you're not going to be back up on the beach, because you will be. And that's the sense that I'm getting here. It's kind of leaning into all of the different tides, all of the different changes that are taking place. I'm definitely getting a sense of being in tune with Mother Nature, and just the moon changes signs every couple of days. And so that's why the new moon is roughly once a month. We do sometimes have it more frequently, just depending on where it falls in the calendar. But the full moon, same thing, they're once a month. And because it's the phases of the moon, because you're constantly moving and evolving and you're going through this evolution, that's what I'm picking up, of this kind of leaning into. Every new moon becomes a full moon, and with every full moon you've got a new cycle starting, because you've got a chapter ending, and new moons are all about chapters ending. And so there's this kind of like whole cycle and whole balancing that's taking place within you when you lean into the consistent change. I am seeing the Three of Wands show up in here in your near future. The Three of Wands, I mean, this is a card of patience. It's about you're not in the stage of wanting to break a cycle. You're trying to best leverage the cycle here. And so when I look at the external influences, I'm getting the Seven of Wands with the Death card. So there is change happening. That Death card is change. It's endings connected to new beginnings. It's Scorpio energy, so a fellow water sign. And with that Seven of Wands indicates to me that you are changing. You're going to be fighting for what you want here. You're not going to resist this change. That's not the energy I'm picking up. I'm picking up that you are going to learn how to navigate the change in a way that really benefits you. Three of Cups is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is about being happy, enjoying the company of your friends, your family, all the people that you surround yourself with. I like that, because this is ultimately what's motivating you, is getting you back into the right headspace, the right heart space, leaning into it, allowing growth and prosperity to happen, or putting yourself on a path where it can. What I like about this entire thing is that your journey is leading to a brand new beginning. You will put the past behind you. This Fool card indicates clear karma. So all the past, everything gone, new beginning, right here, showing up loud and clear. And I say loud and clear, I mean, look at how you're stepping out of the ocean here. With the moon, if you look kind of here where she's kind of going with the tide, here you're completely stepping out of the ocean. You're going to navigate this. You're going to overcome any kind of challenges that you've been feeling in a really, really meaningful way. So let's get some additional detail. With the Four of Pentacles and the Magician, I'm getting the Three of Swords. So what happened here was some sort of heartbreak, really caused you to kind of take a lot of steps back, get you back to basics here. Could have been a third-party situation, doesn't have to be, but definitely some sort of heartbreak that really shook you all the way down to your foundation. But what it's giving you in its place is an opportunity to rebuild better, stronger, do more, embrace more, feel more in a positive way. There's so much growth connected to where you are right now. You have nowhere to go but up. With the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. What I'm getting here with this Ace of Cups, some sort of relationship did not go the way that you wanted it to go. It never really progressed to the Two of Cups. It stayed the Ace of Cups, which indicates that you were putting a lot of yourself into the connection, a lot of your emotions, and you weren't getting that same back from that other person. And so regardless of whether or not there was a third party, there was definitely some sort of heartache connected to it, because you saw a lot of potential with this person. This is where you need to let go. There's something connected to the expectations around the connection. Just because you put a lot of effort and energy into it doesn't mean that it was always going to last. At some point, you have to recognize and cut your losses. And so this is where you are right now. This is what the universe wants you to focus on. And it feels like you are. Bit by bit, you are learning to let go of that energy. With the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the Three of Wands. So showing up in the past, showing up in the near future energy. And so whatever change that you did, whatever you put out to say, I can't do this anymore, I need to move on with my life, sparked some sort of journey, sparked the journey that you're on right now. It just feels like there's so much opportunity in front of you. So let's get this moon. Nine of Wands. Learning to navigate this, learning to lean into the change, it's going to help you heal whatever wound this is. Whatever has you closed off to other opportunities right now, has you just prioritizing yourself, that's all well and good. You absolutely have to be in this energy. When you're healing from a heartache and you're not ready to take any kind of action and you're really looking to distance yourself from the past, not letting somebody in is probably the right idea right now, just because you would probably bring in somebody who was in a similar place, and that's not really what you want either. You want to be balanced and feel good about yourself so that you call in somebody like that, because like does attract like. When you are energetically in a good space and you bring somebody in, they're going to be in a good space. If you are in this wounded energy and you are open to new possibilities, you're going to draw in more wounds. It's really about, okay, you might repeat a cycle here then. You don't want to do that. And I think you do recognize that on some level, even if it's just instinctively, your guard is up. Until you figure out how to navigate your emotions and find this inner balance that allows you to move forward, your guard is going to be up. With the Three of Wands here in your near future, I am getting the Two of Cups. And so what I can tell you is that the journey is worth it. You doing all the work that you're doing right now to heal yourself brings in a Two of Cups instead of an Ace of Cups. So while you are on the path, but it feels like at the point where you intersect with your new beginning, this is when you meet somebody. This is really when your new beginning starts. Let me get the Death card here. The World. This is helping you overcome the past. This kind of transformational journey that you're on right now, healing from the past, you will see an end to this. It is coming here and you don't have much longer. You're on the precipice of this new beginning right now. With the Seven of Wands, I'm getting the Empress energy. Love to see this. It's Venus energy, so it rules relationships. And so whatever it is that you're doing right now, keep doing, keep fighting for yourself, fight for your future. Recognize that whatever happened here in the past just wasn't worth it. It just, you deserve better and you will get better here. It's about fighting for that better. With that Three of Cups, I'm getting the Nine of Swords. You really do want to get into a better heart space and feel better about things. That Nine of Swords energy, it's stress, it's anxiety, sleepless nights, headaches, all of those things. With the Three of Cups, I mean, you're wanting to clear up any kind of past anxiety, distance yourself completely from this past energy and just focus on the future, focus on your happiness. You will. You're so determined and it feels like you're right there. You're right there. You've already made so much progress. With the Fool, we do have the Devil. Let me get one card on the Devil because it feels like this is what you're overcoming. Very, very strongly. Yeah. We have the Knight of Cups showing up. So the way that this is coming across here, part of your process right now is facing that Devil energy. It's overcoming that Devil energy. It's putting the past behind you. It's breaking unhealthy patterns and cycles and everything else and prioritizing your own emotional needs. So the way that this is coming across is by the time you're ready to come out of that water, you have broken a cycle. You've leaned into your feelings, embraced your feelings, not compartmentalized. You really worked through whatever this wound is, whatever this heartbreak is. And it's giving you the strength to pursue something that you're really passionate about, something that you really want for yourself. And it feels like as you're at this precipice is when you meet somebody, because there is somebody coming here. There is somebody coming here. I'm kind of nosy, so I want to get a little bit on that Two of Cups person. Tell me about the Two of Cups. I like how this person is coming across. Oh yeah, Oh, that's significant. So there are a couple of cards that are showing right now. One is the Five of Wands. So while you're kind of going through these obstacles and challenges, that's when you meet this person, but you're well past the point of focusing on the obstacles and challenges. You're going to meet this person when you're at the point of resolving those. That is where you are going to be balanced, because what I'm also getting is a lot of sun with this person. So we had the moon here, now I'm getting the sun. So this is hope, this is optimism. You're going to see this person in their true light. And the Eight of Wands, you might meet this person through social media or some sort of app or dating app. Oh, I'm definitely getting like some sort of forward communication. So where you're putting it out there to the other person or they're coming at you. But when I look at this other person, I'm getting the Knight of Wands. So I got coming in hot. So you're not gonna see this person coming. Hierophant, High Priestess. Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this person could be marriage potential. High Priestess, on an intrinsic level, you're going to trust this person. These are very spiritual people. The Hierophant and the High Priestess have this divine connection, this like straight line to God. And that's how this is coming across. You are going to instinctively know that this is a good person. This person's not going to be like a last person for you. If you are second guessing yourself, then that is not your person. That is not your person, or you're not in the right space yet, which also indicates that's not your person. Because if you're not in the right space, you're drawing in somebody who is also not in the right space. But what I like about this energy is that it does take you by surprise. That doesn't mean that it gets started right away. I'm not getting that sense at all. I'm getting the sense of you have to recognize that you've overcome the devil energy before you really move forward with this person, that you've broken all of the old patterns and habits that you have when it comes to relationships. That's when you're able to pursue something here with this person. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.